Hello and welcome to the VIS Challenger Series playoff recap. This Splits Challengers was as competitive as ever, and it all culminated with 8 of the best Challenger teams facing off, each looking for a spot in the mid-season challenge battles. While there were some big upsets along the way, it was no surprise that the top 4 teams, when the dust settled, were all former Vainglory 8 squads. While Immortals and Tribe had already locked in a challenge battle spot, Misfits and Rogue each had to earn their way to a head-to-head matchup in the elimination bracket. And with the final coveted challenge battle slot on the line, it was a very back-and-forth affair, with these teams pushing each other to the limit. But in the end, it was Hammy upon the original and Evol that stood victorious after a thrilling set of games.
Here making sure he has gold for his next infusion.
Han's gonna try going in. There comes a stun from the Holy Nova. They are fully engaged. Zax is taking a lot of damage. Divine Intervention will come out. The active camo does land a stun. Han can no longer be involved in this fight. It's going to be the first kill. Evol falling. Hammy trying to do what he can. Crystal Sentry's involved, but Hammy's got a double. He's gonna work on this Grace. He's got a triple kill, an ace for Rogue, and they can now take so much off this. Meanwhile, in the winner's bracket, Immortals and Tribe faced off to see who would play in the finals and who would have to face Rogue in the third place match. Both teams had a challenge battle spot already secured, but they certainly didn't pull any punches, as Tribe Gaming gave Immortals a real run for their money. These were some of the most intense games we have seen in the Challenger Series, and if you need to know how close this match was, not only did we see it go to the full 3 games, but in that third game, we saw one of the rarest occurrences in Vainglory, the double ace. Unfortunately for Tribe, it was Dienzio putting on a show with his Idris pick in the final game that propelled the #1 seed into the finals, and Tribe would have to try and defeat Rogue for a second time these playoffs if they wanted to get a rematch against Immortals. That they don't have to spend, but now Tribe is looking to chase, and they're going to be taking a lot of damage. Status has to get himself out of there. E36 is going to get taken out, and now it is going to be Immortals looking to find this fight. That's an ace coming through. Dienzio will get the ace buff healing to keep him alive. Lightning didn't strike twice for Tribe in that third place game, though, as Rogue was able to defeat them in their rematch, and we got to see the #1 and 2 seeds go head-to-head in the finals of this Splits Challenger Series. With the lion's share of the prize pool at stake, Immortals once again proved why they were given the #1 seed in this event, and why many believe that this is a team that could be competing for one of the top spots in the Vainglory 8. Rogue fought well, but they simply were unable to overcome the strength of Dienzio, T-Tigers, and Max Green, and fell to the champions of the Challenger Series in 3-0 fashion. Green, so they can really try and push this now. The turret's going to go low. Dienzio is dropped pretty low. Divine Intervention has been used, but it doesn't matter. That's going to be the ace for Immortals, and they will take this finals 3-0. Immortals are your #1 placed challenger team. It goes 1, 2, and 3. The seedings are working out as planned. With the Challenger Series finished for this split, it will be Tribe Gaming, Rogue, and Immortals facing off against the bottom 3 teams of the Vainglory 8. And we will find out next week who will be returning to the Vainglory 8 to compete in the second half of the summer season.